So, dear LinkedIn community and composites experts out there, this is day 2 of JEC Forum Italy, and I have now the opportunity to talk to one of the supporters of this forum, Sergio, and welcome to my show.
Thank you, sir. It's a pleasure.
Thanks for supporting this venue here in Bologna. Maybe we can talk about your role and your company's purpose. What technologies do you have in your factory?
My role, I'm CEO. So casually, I'm a CEO in FKgroup. FKgroup is the thing, I think, is the oldest company because it's 63 years old company in this kind of technology. Started in the first year in garment industry, textile industry, and during the years, the decades, spread its interest in other kinds of industry, included composite, included aerospace, included automotive industry, many other kinds. Our technology evolved a lot in the last 10 years, especially in the last 5 years. We changed completely the electronic components of the machine, and we install inside of our machine 100% cements or 100% FANUC. So our customer can choose. It's like those people that choose the car with engine. My Lamborghini installed the Audi engine or Ferrari engine. You can choose probably. It was our pleasure for our customer. Not only electronic components, also the mechanical parts developed a lot. And it was our idea. Redesign, rebuild completely the machinery in order to achieve fantastic results about sustainability. Not only production. Obviously, with the best engine, you can have a fantastic performance, but today, it's not only performance.
Yeah, it's not sufficient.
Exactly, it's not enough, not sufficient. And then finally, we got the help of TÜV in our kind of certification, and we achieved for all of our machine this kind of certification. Practically, we achieved the best results possible with the actual technology in the world.
A+, yeah.
It's not possible to achieve A+ with 100. Don't exist more than 100, don't exist more than A+. It means that compared to the past, every year, if you work for one shift, compared to competitor or compared to manual, you gain or you give to the planets 20 tons of CO2 per shift. If you work double shift, 40 tons. If you work triple shift, 120 tons. There are some people not interested in the CO2, but probably they are interested in the money. It means 20,000 euro per year less in electrical consumption.
That's right.
If you are not interested in CO2.
Then at least your money is saved.
Not only.
You're saving resources.
Exactly. Not only.
Just to wrap up for our community. So you are producing these nice, and we will show this also in the video, cutting. Shall we talk?
Cutting
machine bed?
Any kinds of cutting machine. We produce around 25 different models, depending of kind of industry, kind of material that you need to cut, from pre-preg to core, and multiply. Not only single ply. Feeding and cutting about any kinds of materials, any kinds of fabric, from pre-preg to dry, also dry, fiberglass, carbon fiber, Kevlar, core, aluminium core, other kinds of core. So from automotive to aerospace industry, we have many customers, many kinds.
The knife differs from fiber to fiber?
Exactly. First of all, we developed a very interesting possibility to cut with the cool blades. The important point, our blades, when cut, remain cool. It's very important when you have a pre-preg or other kinds of material. So it's very important to maintain temperature very cool in the blade. We achieved these kinds of results. We was able to maintain low temperature in the blade. So never, never, ever temperature arrive in this board in the pre-preg or in other kinds of material thermo sprite. So finally, what we can say, don't exist today a kinds of material that we are not able to cut. We can cut any kinds of different fabric, pre-preg material, dry, fiberglass, carbon fiber, aramaic, or any other kinds. Not only cutting machine, feeding system is also very important for us. We developed many kinds of warehouse, automatic warehouse, refrigerated warehouse, standard warehouse. So we never found a limit till now. It's a challenge for us when the customer explains to us different problems.
Is aramid still the most difficult to cut? Aramid fiber?
No, there are new fibers today because the fantasy and the engineering have no limits. Yes. We was convinced in the past that the aramid was difficult, but we found other kinds of fiber today like Tibonio or other fiber with titanium and carbonio or other mixed fiber. Fantasy and engineering have no limits, sir. In any case, when any customer comes to us, explain some problem and show us the fabric, we can analyze with the help of university. Obviously, we have many professors, doctors that can analyze for us. We have a good relationship with the university, with the FKgroup and the others.
So Sergio, understood. Sustainability very important.
Yeah.
And if someone is not so much interested in the CO2 reduction, he can save a lot of money.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to come to one point that may be a little critical in the process of cutting fibers.
Yeah.
Now, I'm from the textile industry, fiberglass. In the past, we have converted 5,000 metric tons of fiberglass. And of course, we had also a workshop where we cut from the fabric by hand or sewing machines. Not so much advanced machine like you have, but one of the concerns was always the fiber release when cutting fibers.
In the hire.
Yeah, because the workers have to be protected, so they wear masks, but also glass can be itchy on the skin and things like that. So we know that the technical fibers, they have brilliant properties, but unfortunately they can irritate the skin. And of course, if they're respirable, then we have a very high problem. Yeah. So how do you make sure that the fiber concentration in the air is like in a clean room environment?
It was one of the more important points that we developed with our machine, because honestly, also I'm a people that have an allergy, and then I know the problem personally. So consider that the quantity with the new law is practically in a few years, in maximum 2-3 years, will be impossible to cut by hands.
Yes, okay.
Because of the quantity of glass that you spread in the air.
Yeah.
We started developing a final solution about this 5 years ago. Honestly speaking, first was not very successful. We did some errors.
Yeah, try and error.
And finally we arrived at the solution. The solution was in the market.
Oh, okay.
It was very easy for us to buy a solution from the truck.
Okay.
Truck already solved this problem. We installed in our machine a vacuum system that comes from MAN. MAN, it's, as you know, a company that produces truck. MAN and Audi filter. We joined a MAN big filter with the Audi inside filter. Then finally we convoy all the air inside in the same part. So one of our machine clean around 30 cubic meter per minute.
Oh, okay, that's quite a lot of
exactly, a lot. And finally we achieved this fantastic result. This is a certificate. ISO 5 is a very strong ISO 5011 in the automotive industry.
Yes.
This is the more difficulty. More difficulty. In the same time, another very sensitive problems that we faced was the noise. Not only the quality of the air, but also the quality of the noise. And investing and reducing and modifying machine, we achieve another kinds of results. It was fantastic. 72 decibel. Yes, yes. It is fantastic.
So it's very
low.
Low noise, very low. Yes.
Consider, noise is strange because it's not proportional. 72 looks like nothing. 74 it tremendous, explode.
Exactly,
And for reduce from 74 to 72.8, we invested a lot of time.
A lot of time into the technology.
Yes, sir. So finally, just for repeat, electrical consumption reduction, 20 tons per shift per year. Air quality certification, noise reduction.
Yes.
And super performing machine thanks to, honestly, not only thanks to us, thanks to Siemens, thanks to Fanuc, both of these partners. They are partner for us. Helped a lot, FK, in the tremendous growing work we did in the last year.
Sergio, so these are really good insights. Let me wrap this up for our community over there. So at this JEC Forum Italia, we did not only talk about the fantastic carbon glass fiber materials and the components and parts that go into a Lamborghini or in an aeroplane. We've also talked about the processes that are required to transform materials into a final product. So you are in the tier value chain, maybe at tier 3, there you are cutting these materials into a kit form. And that is also a very important step in the process of textiles, but not only textiles, also in the composite sector later on. And I'm saying that because workplace environment, workplace safety, health and safety is an important part. We always talk about technology, innovation, sustainability, but we must not forget the conditions of the workplace itself, the workers who are operating with these machines, handling those materials. And I'm really surprised, but amazingly surprised that you say in a couple of years, manually cutting will be not possible.
Not possible,
because,
believe me.
Because the fiber release is too critical.
Too critical.
And therefore you need more sophisticated equipment.
Absolutely.
And Sergio, I thank you so much for giving us these enlightening stuff here. Once again, thanks for supporting this nice venue here.
Thank you.
And I wish you a good rest show.
Thank you.